Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's searching through, shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Hazard. He's got away. Picked out brilliantly, and he shoots! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's being urged to shoot. He won't be happy with that one. Hazard. Oh, sweet feet. Hazard!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Van Basten. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Gravenberch. And it's made its way to him. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Van Nistelrooy. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And this is Messi, and Messi! Gravenberch. McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. And it's Hazard. Van Nistelrooy given the lift of his goal. Van Basten! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
De Bruyne. Guerrero. De Bruyne. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but...
Tries a shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Short changes him with that pass. De Bruyne.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ruben Neves. De Bruyne. And it's McAllister. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe! He's tried one! No, he's missed it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And a chance! And yes, it's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's looking wide. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Van Basten. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Hazard, well read, and the danger is averted. De Bruyne. And this is Van Basten. He is through here. Chance! Really well taken goal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que las puertas del estadio se abren 2 horas antes de cada partido para su comodidad.
And the action is back underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Ruben Neves, played out towards the right wing, and he welcomes it in. Played in, and the keeper beats it away. Turns and goes back, and this is Van Basten. Nicked it back promptly. Messi. Nice control. Elects to cross. This looks promising. Gravenberg tries to play it for a chance, surely! Oh, brilliant save.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's through here. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Messi! And that tested the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. That's going in strongly.
Now it's Haaland.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 16. Se va a llevar a cabo un
Knocks it
cambio
into
de
space.
jugadores.
Messi, and he's managed to get free. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Gravenberch. Guardiola. And that has left him in a heap. And the counter is on. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mbappe! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Van Nistelrooy might just make this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. And Messi! Oh, he's burst from Messi! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Isak gets rid without sophistication. Gravenberch. Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now he's off and running. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, takes a shot! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's become a case of men against boys. Out towards the flank, and that's gone loose. Out of play for a throw. And it's De Bruyne. That's a lovely, neat pass. Van Nistelrooy absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Bernardo Silva. Hazard shifted it to the flank. Costa Curta. Gravenberch.
Habrá 2 minutos
Ruben
de
Neves
descuento.
goes steaming forward, and Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? Neuer gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Bernardo Silva. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Foden. Messi. Valverde. That's a shade optimistic. And the ball is out of play. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Haaland. Looking to play him in. Now there's a... Mbappe! Van Dijk. Valverde!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Toma. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now that's well seen too. Still goalless. Toma. Ball is over the line. And it's Gravenberch. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's been shifted off it. McAllister. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Well, that pass isn't the best. Valverde. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's away. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he...
Goes for the shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Now it's Mbappe. McAllister. Haaland. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Van Dijk makes the interception. Musiala. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Haaland. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Foden. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. For Valverde. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne.
Such good technique.
He's having a go! There it is! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Mbappe bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for the run. Spread out to the left. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And he was quick to react. And it's Musiala. He is just caressing the ball. Valverde. De Bast. Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Valverde. Mbappe. De Bast. McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. Haaland. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Haaland. Camavinga going vertical. McAllister wins the duel this time. Haaland. Foden. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. He is through here. Tried running through him, but he was not having it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Haaland. Foden. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Foden. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11, Erling Haaland. Number 22,
De Bruyne,
Matemba.
given the lift of his
Number
goal.
8, McAllister.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Number 38,
Great vision.
Gravenberch.
And it's
Coming on the
Fernandes.
field, Number 13,
Mbappe.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Real chance!
Number 21, Isaac. Number 6, Danielson. Number 9,
That has
Bernardo
ended up in
Silva.
no man's land.
Number 19,
And here's Mbappe.
Ekaterina.
Foden.
Substitution.
Pass somewhat off target.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from...
Shoots! They've scored! Barcelona are back in business. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
After 74 minutes is number 1.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. Danielson. No way through. Foden. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get rid. Saka. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the left flank. And he's worked it through. That's a good ball. Isak unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Isak. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's found a way through. Fernandez. That has not gone well. Now Foden! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. They've played it short. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Hernandez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Van Dijk. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now it's Mbappe. And the referee brings it to a close. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Guerrero.
Nicely weighted ball.
Tries the cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Hernandez. Ribery. Neither side especially adventurous early on.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Pushed out at it. He took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Madrid are looking to break at pace.
Mbappe!
It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Gravenberg.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van der Vaart. Haaland.
Hernandez.
And they're back on the ball again. And it's Ribery. Messi. Mitoma. Guerrero.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a promising position.
Opts to play it back. Great chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Hernandez simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short.
Oh, this looks sharp. And now they can spring out of defence.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free.
He's onside. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's rather hopeful. Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Costa Curta. And it's McAllister.
For De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mbappe! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Now it's Mbappe.
He's got away. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's right. In he goes again. Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi
with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
De Bast. Costa Curta. McAllister. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hernandez. Ribery. That's a good run down the left. He is through here. Oh, no joy this time. Gravenberg. McAllister. Can he get on the end of this? That is a great pick out. Oh, cracking ball. Van Dijk. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
De Bast gets over and intercepts. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe! And the shot! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Looking to play him in. Gravenberg
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Mbappe. Quality ball. Mitoma! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Haaland! He won't be happy with that one. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Gravenberg. And it's Guerrero. Ribery. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for options, tries from distance. No, again there's no way through. Ribery gets a foot in here. Guerrero makes the interception. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Spread it left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Always onto this. And this is Ronaldo. Mbappe, and he shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Alexander-Arnold. He's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
De Bruyne. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Danielson providing an outlet on that flank. Isak! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6, el dorsal 3, Messi.
De Bruyne.
El dorsal 23, Van der
It's
Vaart.
Bernardo Silva.
El dorsal 10.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Serán sustituidos por
There's
el
nothing
dorsal
more
28,
infuriating for a fan
el dorsal
than seeing
25,
passing
el
without
dorsal
penetration.
5. It's
11, el dorsal 32,
Now, who's going to be
el
first to
dorsal
this?
17.
Bernardo Silva. De Ketelaere. Now it's Isak. Goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
De Ketelaere. De Ketelaere! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one